behind your back, sir.
These are morons. They should not be police officers. They're telling a deaf person to put their hands behind their back. This. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What the Flick James. It's been a little while. I had to move. I had to get a new place because my last apartment was structurally unsound. So they had to give me a new place. I'm on the third floor now. This is pretty high up. It's not that high up, but it's higher than what I was. I was on the ground level. But anyway, it's been a little while since I've been on, and I apologize about that, but I just had to move. I had to get everything back in order, everything back set up. But I got another one for you today, guys. It's another authority issue video. They like to shoot first and ask questions later, and that seems to be a problem with our authority system right now. I still believe we need to do better evaluations, psych evaluations on, and more community type training, like dealing with different types of people. Not everybody is straight, cut forward and dry like you may be. So you gotta learn how to deal with people better, be more accustomed to, I don't know, what you come across. You come across different people every day, and you can't treat all of them the same. And this is a good example of that, what I'm about to show you guys. So let's go over it. Let's talk about it. And I also feel like I gotta learn how to work this computer system a little bit better. I'm fairly new to trying to do this type of thing, so bear with me, you guys. I understand I have a lot of clicking, and I'm just still trying to figure out how to set up hotkeys and transition stuff properly. It's a little out of my norm, I guess I could say. But, just bear with me. It's a growing experience, So, anyway, without further ado, here we go.
We're about to see a deaf man being tasered for not listening to police officers.
Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
Now, mind you, the reason the cops show up is because this man had a minor spat with his wife. He left his home walking to cool off. Let's just be honest. If you're an adult, you're married, you have a wife, sometimes you have disagreements, and sometimes you may just want to get away to clear your head. And if you're a woman, you have a husband, the same thing. Sometimes you need some room just to breathe. This is all this man is guilty of, trying to get some breathing room so he can calm down, relax, and possibly go back and have the conversation. In the midst of this, someone makes a call because they heard a argument, which is not illegal in the United States. At least it used to be legal. Police show up, 5, 6, 7 police show up, and then talking with the man's wife, there's no way they should not have known he was deaf. But yet they arrive on scene, instantly pull out their tasers, and let's keep watching.
Thank God for that context. Because sometimes I just be going into the videos very blind, just assuming, having an assumption. So I guess that was good context for us. I don't understand, I just don't get why. I understand they gotta de-escalate the situation. I learned that whatever like the person that they're trying to apprehend, they always gotta go the step above it. So if they're like squirming and screaming around, then they have to subdue that person. So they shock them to get them to. And the same thing with like if they're wielding a knife, then that's why they shoot them. It's always a step higher with the police, and that's cool in certain situations. But when it's an unarmed person that's just walking down the street, bro, you cannot just tase people without getting further information. You guys are jumping the gun. That's not cool, man. But I understand that you got a job to do. But if you are afraid of everybody you come across, that's not okay, man. You got the wrong job. That's 100%. Because everybody's different out here. You can't treat everybody the same if they have different circumstances. You don't know what kind of circumstances they have, such as this one. This is crazy. A man can't even walk off his anger. Here, let's continue.
Hands behind your back, do it now. Okay. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, sir.
These are morons. They should not be police officers. They're telling a deaf person to put their hands behind their back. This is what I'm talking about. Like, what kind of training do these officers get? They just get these people. I don't get it. Why are you talking to a deaf person? You got to get some sign language, or you got to get some writing going, or something, bro.
All right, grab his hand. Stand up. Stand up. Roll over. Grab his hand. Just get on your stomach. Turn around. Just have him stand up. I think he's cooperative. Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands.
This guy is obviously deaf. I said deaf. He's obviously deaf. Yeah, I think that's a little problem, within the community. We mix our F's up with our THs. Like I say birthday or both. When it comes to death, I say deaf. And I can't even say deaf. I always say death when I'm trying to say deaf. It's crazy. I don't know. I got a speeching problem. Anyway.
I think he's gonna fall. Let's just get him up. Come here. Hey. He's not being compliant. Come here. Hey. Look at me. Sit.
Adam 3, myself and Baker 3 are at McCoy's. The other officers are going to be in front of DPS.
That's sad, man. You can't even be deaf around cops. That's sad. I seen another video where they had what is it called? A description. And he fit the description, but it was a blind dude walking. Not a blind dude walking. It was a deaf dude, a black deaf dude walking. and he was walking to meet, I guess, a family member or something. And then the cops rolled up on him and started attacking him because he fit the description. That's so crazy to me. That's so crazy. And the dude couldn't like respond because he was deaf. This is just horrible policing. It's horrible. These type of police don't need to be police officers. We got to do better psych evaluations. We got to do better community service evaluations. I don't know what it would be called, but behavioral analysis, maybe. Yeah, man, you just can't roll up and attack somebody. This is just like gang mentality. I'm not saying all cops are like this because I know some good cops. I had a cop that, man, I know a lot of people remember this cop that I went to school with. His name was Officer Uhas. That was the man back in the day. He was cool. He was cool. And I know, like, there's cops like him out there. So, because he's out there. I don't know if he's still a cop. He was like, I don't know. It was like 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. So, that's a horrible example. Never mind, because that was so long ago. I don't really talk to cops, though. I don't really know. Anyway, yeah, but man, we gotta do better training for our police officers. Not every situation is a situation needed for, like, force like that. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta use our context clues. If you see a man just walking down the street, you ain't gotta rush him. You ain't gotta rush him. You gotta stop him and then figure out what's going on. You ain't gotta attack him. That's crazy. Anyway.
Hold it. Give me your name. Coming. Look at him. Look at him. Try and find his glasses. He saw us when we showed up, right? He kept walking.
Bro, you can't try to justify this. You are insane. You guys are crazy. How are you trying to justify? He saw us walking up. What if he did? Why would he think that you were walking up to him? Why would he think that? He walking off a spat him and his wife had. He walking off his anger. He has no idea you guys are coming up to him. And he's deaf. So why would he know? You can do all that yelling you want to. You guys, man. Some of our police out here are morons. Just some of them. And it's the ones that's getting the publicity. These ones are the stupid ones. They don't ever give the good cops publicity. That's bad. Maybe we should start giving cops good publicity. That way we can feel more secure in our communities. Because right now, all we see is bad stuff that they do. And this is why nobody wants the cops around. But if the cops weren't around, you guys wouldn't be able to walk outside, to be honest. You'd be too afraid. So I don't understand why we can't find a balance in this. Maybe we need to start shining light on good cops and, like, you know, keep the light on the bad cops, but we need to outweigh that with the good cops. I think we need to build trust back in our policing community. Our policing, they ain't got no trust from the community right now, from anybody, for real, because all we see is tyrant videos. That's all we see. Somebody needs to post videos of their good interaction with cops. And cops don't need to be dickheads all the time. Like, they pull up at the scene like this. That's insane, man. You are a human first. You're not a cop first. You're a human first. Why do you treat everybody like dirt that you pull up on? What is you doing? Why is this man still sitting on the ground? I spoke too soon. Maybe I didn't. Nah, he's still sitting on the ground because he's tired.
Okay, stop. Deep breath. You got it.
Right there at the end, when you saw the medic pulling out the prongs of the taser, you seen the man, he jumped because it hurt. Because when you're tasered, if you pull those prongs out immediately, it's less pain. You really don't feel it. When I was tasered, when those prongs went in, because of the electric shock and the slight burn they give to the skin, you don't feel it when it comes out. But this guy had been sitting there with those prongs in him for God knows how long. So at this point, the numbness has worn off, and that's why you seen the reaction that he gave once they came out. It hurt. Okay. Also, at the end of the video, you heard interview that was conducted, and one of the police officers stated during that interview, well, if it's necessary, we're going to taser pregnant women also. Just walk away and you're going to be tasered. So that answer was pretty much.
That's crazy too, that they have the. Do they have the right to do that? I don't know, man. That seemed like just tyrant type behavior. I don't understand it, and I don't think I ever will, because that's not my mentality. My mentality is just always treat people how you want to be treated. And that's it. No matter what race you are, no matter what creed you come from, if I want to be treated with respect, so I will give respect. You know, it's simple as that. It's simple as that. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. It helps the channel grow, and it helps me be more enthusiastic about producing more content. I'm pretty enthusiastic about it now, but watching, my numbers, slightly creep up, it does feel good. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me happy that somebody's actually willing to subscribe to me. That's pretty cool. And I don't even know who these people are, so that's pretty cool. Because I ain't really getting no support from people I know. I post my page all the time. And I got people that I know, you know, they don't ever they don't ever come watch my videos. It's cool though, you know. I get support from strangers first, and I get it. And it is what it is. But to each his own. I ain't gonna cry about it. It just feels good, you know, that I see people watching, and then I see that it's creeping up just a little bit, you know, a little bit at a time. That's okay. I ain't nobody, so I don't expect it to just go crazy. Anyway, yeah, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All right, it's been Flick. Have a good one.